What's up, guys? How can do 1940 here? We are back in another episode of our New York Islanders BGM mode in NHL 15. And in the last episode, we traded Tyler Toffoli away, and we got back Brandon Saad and Andrew Shaw. Those are the two highlights. And so yeah, let's jump right into the comments for this video. We have one here, again from Maniac. And he says Heatley got 17 points in 20 games on the first line, and only have 23 points in 62 games on the third line. He hasn't made for the third line, he wasn't made for the third line. With a full season on the first, he could maybe get 70 points. Good moves with Shaw and Saad, the best third line you could get. And I completely agree with that 100%. It's really cool you went back and found the exact stats too. That's really cool. Thank you for doing that. 17 points in 20 games. That's really good for Manny Heatley. He did really good there. On the third line, he really just wasn't fit for that at all, as you say here. Yeah, I agree with Saad and Shaw on the third line. Saad, the newest Blue Jacket. That is a very good third line, possibly the best you can get. So, let's jump into the actual GM mode. Alright, so here we are, and in this episode we are going to jump into the first round against the Philadelphia Flyers. So, let's check out their lines. We'll also go over our lines one final time before we jump into the series. So these are our lines right now. We got Nikita Sherbak with Tavares and Manny Heatley. We have Anthony Danner with Strome and Gaudreau, and then we have Saad, Cizikas, and Shaw with Weiss, Smith, and Nolan on the fourth line. So really our best, I think our overall best lineup that we've had. You know, our third and fourth lines are both better than they've ever been. And our top six is just looking great right now. Gaudreau, got to keep your eyes on him. You know, he won us the Calder Trophy last year, not the Calder, Conn Smythe Trophy last year. Manny Heatley, the new and improved first liner. He's been doing great since he got put on that first line. So look out for him to do something special. And also Anthony Danner had a great playoff last year. So look for him to have a great playoff. And then defensively, Ekman Larsson and Ekblad, Griffin Reinhart, and Oleg Kapitanov. I keep forgetting his first. Is it Matt Halpern? I'll have to check that again. And Travis Hamonic. And then, of course, in the net, we have the goaltending combo of the old Anaheim Ducks, John Gibson and Frederick Anderson. So, actually, I gotta check that. Is it Matt Halpern? Because I can't check from that screen. I gotta know. It aligns. I'll never get it wrong again if I see that. Manny Halpern. Wow, another Manny? Okay, Manny Halpern. Okay, so we got that right now. So, just in case he scores, we know his name now. So looking at Philadelphia, they've got Backlund, Giroux, and Voracek. So pretty good with Giroux and Voracek. I'm not sure how good that Backlund guy's going to be. But very interesting. Second line, Gustav Nyquist. Wow, 80 overall. He really dropped. Simard and Couturier. Couturier's really good, but Simard isn't the greatest, and Nyquist isn't the greatest either. Third line, you got McKenzie, Braden Shen, and Everberg. Ooh, Everberg, that's a beast name. But why is Shen on the third line? He should be on the second line. I mean, I don't know how good of a face-off rating that Simard guy has, but Couturier should be in the middle instead. I mean, if you're going to have Couturier and Shen on separate lines, you should at least have Couturier in the middle. I don't know. And then the fourth line, you got Wakabashi. Wakabashi, I guess his name is. 83 Grinder, Scott Lawton, and Matthew Perreault. I'd say their best line, aside from the first line, is their fourth line. Their fourth line is better than their second line. If you don't... I think overall, pretty sure the fourth line is better than their second. So, interesting. Defensively, they've got Parokta, 87, Delzato, 85, Morin, 82, Luke Shen, 84, McDonald, 81, and Fortier, 81. So they've got a well-rounded defensive core, nobody below 81, but they don't have that top two defenseman like we have in Aaron Ekblad. Aaron Ekblad's better than Parokta, Ekman Larsson's better than Delzato, Reinhart and Halpern are both better than... Or Halpern's the same as Shen, but Griffin Reinhart's better than Morin. And then, who's on our bottom defense? Hold on, I gotta check this. Even though I just saw... Or no, Halpern's so Kapitanov's the same as Shen, and then Halpern and Hamonic are better than Fortier and McDonald. And in the net, do they still have Mason? Yeah, they do. Mason, 84. And they've got Stolar. I'm pretty sure they'll change that. Stolars will end up being the starter, but 86 overall. Not the greatest. So overall, Philadelphia, even though we finished, I think, last in the Eastern Conference, they're not too big of an opponent here. They really don't have anything special other than Giroux and Voracek, that 1-2 punch that we have to look out for. So let's see. I mean, I'm not going to underestimate them. I've done that in the past, and it hasn't worked out well. So, Philadelphia Flyers, Game 1 at Wells Fargo Center. Hopefully this will stop simulating soon. Come on. Come on. Is it simulating the other games? What is it doing? Let's go. Okay. So Game 1 against the Philadelphia Flyers in Philadelphia. Let's see how this goes. First period. There we go. 1-0. Nikita Sherbak in the first line. Second period. Ooh, alright. So 1-0. We're out shooting them by almost double. So let's go. Let's just finish off this game. It's been a great game. Let's not let them climb back into it. Good penalty kill. Alright. Oh, there you go. Anthony Danner on the second line. The playoff performer. Makes it 2-0. And is that enough against the Flyers, who apparently can't score goals? They just got like a double minor we got there. And we win 2-0 in Game 1 of the quarterfinals. So that's really good. Great start there. And, you know, John Gibson, 27 save shutout. That's big for his confidence. So the defending Cup champs are 1-0 in the playoffs. Goal differential of +2. Very good, very good. Yeah, I think, I don't want to jinx it. I mean, I've had GM modes. I've had teams where I went up like 3-0 in a series multiple times and lose in 7. Where, you know, I seem to dominate in the first 3 games and jumble the lines around as much as I can, but end up losing 4 straight. I don't know how you do it, but especially after winning. But Flyers, they've been known to make their comebacks in the playoffs, so let's see. Game 2, again in Philadelphia. First period. Ooh, they score their first goal. Gustav Nyquist, the Goose on the second line. Makes it 1-0. Second period. Ooh, there we go. We tied up. Anthony Danner, the playoff performer, makes it 1-1. Alright, third period. Gonna need a goal here. Very quick. Nope, it's gonna be a late one. Oh, Luke Schenn, the defenseman, makes it 2-1. Oh, and then Luke Schenn again. 2 goals in 6 seconds for Luke Schenn. So he scored. We apparently pulled the goaltender right off the face-off, and he just took the puck and threw it down the ice. Or was he... Where? Yeah. So, wow, he scored from his own end. Yeah, so I guess we won the face-off, dumped it in, and then he just shot it from his own zone, and it went in. That, the good shooting accuracy, I guess, of Luke Schenn. And we have a tied series now, and now the goal differential is, what is it now? We're at +1? No, it's tied now, yeah, because we scored 2, yeah. So now we're even, completely even in every category, so not good, not good. So Danner from Ekblad and Goudreau. Alright, if we lose this game, I might be tempted to make a line change, because we only scored 2 goals in the first game and 1 goal in that game, so the defensive core shutting us down. That's Stolar's guy. Our defense was good enough in Game 1, but not in Game 2, so we need to step it up big time here. Need some goals. John Tavares. Manny Heatley, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Don't make me regret trading Foley. Right, first period. In, what's it called? The Nassau Coliseum, even though they're not the Coliseum anymore. Still calling it that. Second period. Oh, man. 3-1. Braden Shen, Wakabashi, and Backlund. 3 straight goals. And then Jordan Nolan, with 37 seconds, was able to make it somewhat of a game. The shots are even. Their goaltender is just beating us. Come on, boys. We need to get back into this quick. Penalty kill. Stop taking penalties. Come on. No. The Goose again. 4-1. No. Oh, man. Power play. Maybe something. No. Oh, there you go. Ryan Strome. We need 2 goals in 2:48. Come on. Oh. Andrew McDonald makes it 5-2, and we lose 5-2 on home ice. We are down 2-1 in the series. Guys, we can't be losing like this. We're the defending Stanley Cup champions. We made a huge trade at the trade deadline. We can't go out like this in the first round of the Philadelphia Flyers. The team I said had nothing special to their lineup. They've got enough. They definitely have enough to win. But I think our team is a lot better. Alright, so we've got to edit the lines here. We can't risk going down 3-1 in the series. We've got to get back into this. So I'm going to go with the power play, or not the power play, what am I trying to say? The playoff performers. I'm going to put Danner and Heatley together, I believe, for the first time. They probably, no, they played on the third line together, I'm pretty sure, in the first year. What has Heatley done so far in this round? It's only been 3 games, but 3 games is enough. Yeah, he's -3. Yeah, that first line needs to be shook up here. Sherbak got his goal in the power play. But Danner on that second line was doing really good. He got 3 points in 3 games +1, so I want to bring some of that skill. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do this. I'm basically going to move down the wingers. I'm going to move Heatley and Sherback to the second line and bring up Goudreau and Danner, the two playoff performers. I'm going to leave Tavares up there, so I think he can still get it done up there. I'm leaving all that the same. Defensively, how has Ekman Larson been doing? How's his plus minus? He's -2, 0 points. What about Ekblad? I know he got 1 assist there. Did you get another one? Yeah, he's 3 assists, -1. Griffin Reinhart. I don't know if I want to mess up the good parts of our lineup, though. You know what? I'm going to make this change for the first time. I'm going to move Griffin Reinhart to the first line, and I'm going to move Ekman Larson down. So, we're going to go with it like this. We got 2 offensive defensemen now, so maybe they can score some points back there. We'll see. But, yeah, so those are the few changes we're going to make. Hopefully, that benefits us. I mean, overall, like, look at how much better our team is. I mean, we have guys on our third line that are a lot better than guys in their first line. You know, what was their first line left wing? Like 83? Our entire third line is all better than him. Man. Sometimes you don't have the luck in GM mode, I guess. At Game 4, we're at home. We can't go down 3-1. We need to win this game. We need to win this game. Look at that. Our leading plus-minus guy is Goudreau with +1. We don't have a single guy that's +2 or above. Game 4, first period. Ooh, no score. They're out-shooting us by double. Okay. Let's do a slow simulation here the rest of the game. Second period, we need something. Oh, my God, stop taking penalties. Oh, man, they are killing us in the shots. But there we go. Nikita Sherback on the second line. I bumped him down, and he scores a big goal. There you go. John Tavares, short-handed goal. What a captain. Oh, it comes up clutch there. At home, man. The crowd must have been going crazy. There you go. Manny Heatley. I moved these 2 guys down. Look at that. Those first liners, their first game apart. Okay, Samard, the game's not over. Game's not over yet. Come on, boys. There you go. What's his name? Manny Halpern. I got his name right. He scores a goal. There you go. Ooh, Wakabashi, their playoff performer. Makes it 4-2. Can we get that empty netter? Get some payback? No, we couldn't get the empty netter. But look at that. I split up the first line, and in their first games, Heatley and Sherback both score in the second line. And Tavares scores in the first, even though it was a short-handed goal. It wasn't technically the first line. But still. There you go. 4-2 win. We scored 4 goals. We still gave up 40 shots, but John Gibson stood on his head. 38 saves. And we got the win. So there we go. Beat Stolars 4 times. That's huge. And now it's an even series again. We don't have the home ice advantage. But at least we didn't lose 2 straight at home. So it's too tough to look at it like that. We'll just look at it from here. Home stats, let's see who produced. Manny Heatley, look at that. It bumped him down, and he got a 3-point night. Strome got 2, Sherback 2, Halpern 1, Tavares 1, Cizikas, Ekman Larson got 1 on that second line. So yeah, pretty much everyone that I moved around got points. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so Game 5, let's jump into it. We've got some confidence now. It's just a best-of-3 series now, guys. We can beat the Philadelphia Flyers in a best-of-3. We can definitely beat the Flyers in a best-of-3. We've got this. Travis Hamonic, would you please stop taking penalties, man? 13 penalty minutes in 4 games? Jesus. He's averaging over 2 penalty minutes a game. What's he doing? Alright. Game 5. In Philadelphia. We have not won. Or no, we did win. We won Game 1 in this building. First period. Come on, boys. We need a strong first period here. 2-0. Hopefully first period for us. There you go. 1-0. I'll take it. Manny Heatley in the power plays. This guy 4 points in 2 games so far on the second line for us. Second period. They're double out shooting us again, but we've got the scoring touch. And John Gibson standing on his head. Second period. Ooh, no goals again. Still, John Gibson. Way to go. Alright, third period, slow simulation. Come on, boys. We need another one. There's no way we win this 1-0. We need another goal. We need another goal. We need another one. Wait. Do we not need another one? Oh, there you go. Ryan Strome, empty netter. And we win 2-0 again. Identical game from Game 1. We win 2-0 in Philadelphia. We take the 3-2 series lead. Look at that comeback. We were down 2-1 in the series. Made some line changes, and now we're up 3-2. That's perfect. And now we're going back home to possibly finish off the series in 6. This can still be a tight series. We can still lose in 7, which I don't think will happen. I really hope it doesn't happen, but it easily could. Sherback got 2 points in that game. Alright, so Game 6 at home. This is a huge one. Aaron Ekblad, 4 assists. Good job. Travis Hamonic didn't take any penalties that game. All right. Game 6 at home. Let's finish off the series right here, boys. First period. Ooh, 2-0. Come on. Samard and Shen. Slow sim. Boys, we need a quick one here. Come on. Come on, Tavares. We need your shorthanded goals. No, Couturier in the power play. No. I didn't want a 7-game series. It looks like it's going 7. We need a historic... You know, let's slow it down actually a little bit. Let's slow this down to ×4, if I can get it there. There you go. We need this to be... We need a historic comeback here. We're down by a lot of goals. Come on, boys. Oh, we're halfway through, not a single goal. No, we just couldn't beat Stolars this game. Oh, man. Oh, man. Quick sim? No, we couldn't get a single goal past them in this game. Man, what a game for them. You know, they come into our building, get a shutout, 3-0 to force a Game 7 back in their building. That's huge for them. Oh, man, what do I do? What do I do? I made those line changes. We did great in Games 4 and 5, and then Game 6 we just choked it. We were horrible. And it's not even like Giroux and Voracek are scoring goals. It's all their depth guys. It's nobody I even recognize here. They're all guys who, like, the computer generated. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I make a line change? Man, this is great. This could already be the last game of the year. This can't happen. I expected at least, you know, a conference final appearance. You know, at least make it somewhat of a competition. But you know what? Johnny Gaudreau hasn't done anything. I'm bumping him down. I'm bumping Gaudreau down to the 3rd line. Actually, no. Gaudreau hasn't done nothing. He just hasn't scored goals, really. He's gotten 2... No, he's done nothing. He's gotten 2 points in 6 games. He hasn't really scored since game 1 or 2. So I'm putting Brandon Saad on the top 6. There you go. Add a sniper to that 3rd line. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Heatley, Danner, Sherbak. Now, you know what? I want Danner and Heatley playing together. Sherbak and Saad. There you go. So you got 2 playmakers and 2-way forward, 2-way forward power. So we only have 1 sniper on the top 6 now, but I think that's how it has to be. Defensively, we're going to go with... How well has Griffin Reinhart been since I made that move? Still 0 points, but he's a +2. So he's been doing well, I guess. Ekman Larson, he's still -2. You know what? I'm going to go with the lines of guys here. Moving Ekman Larson back up. We'll see how this works now. Man, this is tough. This is tough. I don't want to have to lose here, boys. Come on. We have such a great team. And I don't know if we're going to be able to keep the same exact team together going into next year. Our defensive core, just looking at it here, it could be better. You know, 85, 86. I think if we had another top 2, it would be a lot better. That might be our priority going into the offseason. But hopefully we don't have to face the offseason for a long time here. Hopefully we still have a few months until the offseason. Game 7. This is huge. Come on, boys. Slow sim. ×6 the whole way through. Come on. Oh, my God. And Voracek scores almost 4 minutes in. No, no, no. They're beating us in the shots again. Penalty kill. There you go. Oh, man. I bet Hamonic took the penalty as well. No, come on, man. Gotta pause it here. First period. We're already down 1-0. They're killing us in the shots again. Guys, guys, guys. We need something here. We need to just go. I have no pep talk at all. You guys are good enough. You need to show me that you're good enough. You know, I'm going to do a quick sim for the 3rd. Man, this team is too good. What's wrong with us right now? What is wrong with the New York Islanders? I made the wrong choice trading away Toffoli, I guess. First period. What am I saying? First period. Second period, please. No. Oh, Wakabashi. Wakabashi with that backhand. Oh, man. Oh. Third period, we're down 2-0. They're almost double out shooting us over 2 periods. That's awful. Second period, ×2 simulation. I don't care. We're going by 10-second intervals here. I don't care how long this takes. We have to win this game. Come on. Tavares, Sherbak, Danner, Heatley, Gaudreau, Strome, Saad. I mean, what's his name? Shaw, come on. Cizikas. Jordan, who took the penalty? Come on. Nolan. Oh, man, what's our 4th line? They're going to get pissed at me. Weiss. Who's our 4th line center? Who's our 4th line center? I don't remember. Who is our 4th line center? I really don't remember. I'm hoping he scores here just to remind me who he is. That would be sick, wouldn't it? Defensively, Ekman Larson, Ekblad, Griffin Reinhart, Hamonic, Halpern. Oh, somebody. Kapitanov. 5 minutes, come on. Oh my god, score a goal. No, this can't. The Philadelphia Flyers, really? The Flyers. The Flyers are going to beat us now. Come on. No, final minute. Pull your goalie. Do something. Oh my god. Oh, we got shut out in Game 6 and Game 7. Talk about a major choke. Oh my god. We went down 2-1 in the series. Made a great comeback after I made the line changes. We won games 4 and 5. Took a 3-2 lead in the series. And then choke and get shut out back-to-back games, Games 6 and 7, to lose the series. Oh my god. Okay. Man, that one hurts. That one hurts. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not happy with the results. I was hoping for an amazing playoff run that would have salvaged the New York Islanders season. But frankly, your performance was not up to par. I'm not happy with this year's results. I am devastated. I mean, really think about it. This was a terrible year. I mean, we won the was it Stanley Cup rust? I don't know. I mean, we're a young team. Did we just not want it as bad this year? We felt like, oh, we already have it, so why? We already have the cup, so why not? I mean, are we going to be a team like the Blackhawks of 2010 where we win the cup and we're not contending again for another few years? I mean, think about it. It was an awful year. I mean, we barely made the playoffs, and then we get beaten 7 in the first round to the Flyers, and we get beat a goal differential 5-0 in the last 2 games of the series. Oh man, I'm gonna need your guys' help. I think the top priority for us has to be getting another top 2 defenseman, because Ekman Larson just isn't cutting it. He gets the points during the regular season, but think about it. Has Ekman Larson ever had that great of a playoff? I just don't think our defense. I think our defensive core is very well rounded. We have great defense. Nobody below 83, I believe. Nobody below 84, but I just think we need another top 2 to go with Ekblad. Maybe another offensive defenseman besides Ekman Larson. Maybe even Ekman Larson can be the one to go. I don't know. He's been here since year 1, so Ryan Strome was our best point producer in the playoffs, along with Nikita Sherbak. Aaron Ekblad got 4 points. Manny Heatley got 4. So Manny Heatley had a great turnaround of a year. He's great decision not to trade him. He's going to be a great first liner for us in the next couple of years. Anthony Danner had a great first few games of the series, but really tailed off there at the end. Tavares, he stepped up in that one game, but he really hasn't done anything. Johnny Gaudreau, our playoff MVP from last year, did nothing this year. Those 2 assists, I'm pretty sure, both from Game 1 or Games 1 and 2. Didn't do anything since then. Kapitanov, offensive defenseman, 1 point. Nolan, 1 point. Cizikas, 1 point. Ekman Larson, 1. Halpern, 1. Hamonic, nothing. Saad, nothing. The 2 guys we picked up at the deadline, Saad and Shaw, did nothing for us. -2, -1, and Saad took 9 penalty minutes. Oh, man. Zach Smith, he was our centerman. 15 penalty minutes, -3. Dale Weiss, 2 penalty minutes, -1. Thank you very much. Griffin Reinhart at least was a plus. 4 penalty minutes. I mean, we took a lot of penalties as well. If you think about it, look at all the penalty minutes we took. I mean, look at it. 15, 15, 9, 8, 6, 4, 4, 4. I mean, what? We took so many penalties. There were only a couple of guys on our team that didn't take penalties. More than half of our team took at least 1 penalty. That's awful. Oh, but John Gibson was definitely the best player on our team. Gibson, I mean, it's weird because it seems like every year our offense and defense is great. Then Gibson is okay, but he's good enough to win for us. I mean, these playoffs, I mean, he had great stat. I mean, his numbers weren't the greatest overall. I mean, he didn't have the greatest. I mean, this was a great year, but these numbers aren't the greatest. But then this year, he was dominant in the playoffs, but our team wasn't scoring for him or playing defense. I mean, look at this. Goals against average, 1.87. That's awesome. Save percentage, not .945. I mean, he only played 7 games, yeah, so you can't really compare to these years, but still, John Gibson was our best player. But the rest of our team just wasn't good. Oh, man. Alright, so let's look at the playoff tree. Let's see what the rest of the league turned out to be. Wow, the Lightning swept Boston. Florida beat Toronto in 6. Carolina beat Buffalo in 6. And the Flyers beat the Islanders in 7. The Coyotes beat the Minnesota Wild in 7. The Flames beat the Kings in 6. The Blues beat the Sharks in 5. And the Avalanche swept the Jets. So you have Arizona, Calgary, St. Louis, Colorado, Tampa, Florida, Carolina, Philadelphia. So we're just going to simulate the rest until the Stanley Cup champion is crowned. And, yeah, I mean, man. That's rough. That is rough. You know what? I'm thinking about... Yeah, you know what? This video is only 24 minutes long. I think I'm going to include the draft in this video, because the draft... you know what? I'll go into the draft. Or no, I won't go into it. I'll check out the contracts before the draft. And... No, I won't even do that, because we don't have to trade anybody now. Because I want to do the draft in this video. I think I might actually do everything in this video. You know what? No. This video's going to stay like this. I'm going to upload 2 videos back to back. I'm going to upload this video, which is going to be the first round. I hate to do it because it's going to spoil the next video, which is going to be titled The Draft and Resign. I hate to do that because it's going to spoil the next one. Man, or should I just do it all in one video so you guys it doesn't get spoiled? I have to think of this on the fly right now because I guess I'll keep scouting the OHL. We're going to get a good draft pick, which I'm not happy about because we finished last in the East pretty much. Yeah, last in the East. And we're outed in the first round. So we're going to get a top 20 pick, I believe, here. Like 18th or something like that, which isn't bad. I mean, in year 7, I think this is now. I mean, it's not going to be great, or year 8. But, man, that's rough. I think I'm just going to include everything in this video. Resign and stuff won't take too long because playoff contender, yeah, let's resign with the Islanders here, 5 years. New York Islanders, 3 years. They only want me for 3 years. I can understand that. But, yeah, I want to include everything in this video because if I upload 2 separate videos, you guys are going to see that one video is first round and the other one's the draft. So you guys will know I got beat in the first round. And, I don't want, I want, because the reason I would have made 2 videos is because I want you guys to comment about what free agents you think I should sign, but the only way to do that is if I go through the draft and the re-sign stage, which I don't really need comments for, because, you know, the draft, it's not like it's, you know, years 1 and 2, where the draft is big and it's, you know, the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup, okay, man, that's not a good ratings cup right there, but, because, yeah, there's really no need for that. I want you guys to comment on free agency and stuff like that, so I have to get the draft and stuff done. So it's going to have to all go into one huge video. But that's nothing new. I've uploaded plenty of 40-minute GM modes, and you guys still watch, which is awesome. But I see Josh Harding there, I think. Benoit Pouliot, Stephenson, McCarty, Hovinen. Maybe it's just Juvenin, I don't know. Alright, so we'll check out the playoff tree and the awards. The playoff tree doesn't really matter too much just because, you know, it's not like years 1, 2, 3 where the rosters are really realistic. It's all different now, so. Gabriel Yzerman I saw there. That's interesting. Each player's style is a performance ratings. Okay. Alright, so retirements. Who retired from the NHL? Looks like quite a few here. Corey Perry retired. Oh, man, that's huge for the Ducks. Keith Yandel, Captain Keith Yandel, he retired a Coyote, so, because this was the roster before, this is just how old this GM mode is, this is from the beginning of the year, basically. So, yeah, Yandel stayed on the Coyotes, and retired a Coyote, so, he's getting his banner raised for sure, I would assume, I don't know. Patrice Bergeron retired, that's huge for the Bruins. Brandon Dubinsky retired a Blue Jacket. Sean Mathias, didn't we have him on our team at one point? Actually, no, we didn't, I don't think. No, I don't think we ever had Sean Mathias. I just thought for whatever reason that we did. Mark Stahl retired on the Avalanche. Very interesting. Darren Helm retired a Red Wing. Mike Green retired an LA King. Lashoff, Desharnais. Or no, I guess no Florida Panthers retired, so the roster must be young. Everyone that won the Cup is all coming back. Brian Boyle retired a Ranger. That's interesting. He went back. I thought Andrew McDonald retired. Oh, man, McDonald. Steve Downey retired a Penguin. Very interesting. McMillan. Alexander Edler played his whole career as a Canuck. Nathan Horton retired a Jet. Jordy, I thought that was Jamie Benn for a second. I was like, wait, what? Retired a Jet? It's weird. Brower and Wheeler retired Blue Jackets, Capitals. How did I mess that up? Anybody that, any young guys or anything? No. Okay, and goaltenders. The New Jersey Devils, Corey Schneider and Andre Palat. You know what? I completely skipped over the Islanders. Did they have anybody? Did I just completely ignore it? No, I thought so. There wasn't anybody. At first I thought I just skipped over them like I didn't even notice, but no one retired. Schneider and Pavlik are the two goaltenders, so that's not good for the Devils, losing Corey Schneider. Alright, so let's look at the playoff tree and the awards real quick. Playoff tree. Florida Panthers, Stanley Cup champions. Very interesting. They beat Colorado in 7, so at least it was a good series, at least. So the two Florida teams faced each other, Florida and Tampa. That was a 7-game series. So at least the Flyers went to the conference final. They got destroyed by Florida, but still, at least we got beat by the team that went to the Eastern Final. I guess that's something to look forward to. And they lost, and the team that beat us lost to only the eventual Stanley Cup champs. So if you want to look at something good that came out of this, I mean, that's something. So Colorado, the Final Four was Philadelphia, Florida, Colorado, Arizona. God. Definitely not like Chicago, LA, New York, Montreal. Definitely nothing like that. I'm not saying that like Colorado and Philly aren't good hockey cities. They are, but like, I mean, Florida and Arizona, man, they just ruin it. But the awards. Let's see if any Islanders won any awards. Stanley Cup, Florida Panthers. Presidents went to the Lightning. Clarence Campbell, Avalanche. Prince of Wales, Panthers. Jonathan Drouin won the Art Ross. Hart Memorial, Jonathan Drouin, pretty much the same trophy in this game. James Norris went to Morgan Riley. Lady Byng went to Jonathan Drouin. Calder Memorial went to Vitaly Fedotov. So the Coyotes not only made it to the West Final, but they also have apparently the Rookie of the Year. So they've got a contending team right now, and they've got a future. Alex Dubois, the goaltender, won the Conn Smythe, so it's good for them. Vezina Trophy, Alex Dubois. He took the streak away from Jonathan Quick. William M. Jennings, Alex Dubois, and Darcy Kemper. So those are the two goaltenders that won the Cup. Bill Masterton went to Jarrett Smith. Okay. Frank J. Selke, the Jonathan Taves Award, man. 4 years in a row. It may be 5. I don't know. I don't remember the 2017-18 year, but 4 years running. Jonathan Taves. God, the best defensive forward in the NHL. Ted Lindsay Award, Jonathan Drouin, and the Maurice Richard, Steven Stamkos. So those are all the awards. The Lightning just dominated the awards show. But, now let's just go into the draft. Pick our player here. Do we actually have a first-round pick? I don't remember. Yeah, we do. 19th overall, so not bad. Ooh, actually, let's check this out. Do I want to trade this pick? Do I want to try to shop this pick around? Because we don't need it. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent trade. We don't need the pick. That's the thing. I mean, if we want to be realistic about it, sure, we always want to think about the future, but we don't need this pick, to be honest. We don't need the pick. Oh, why am I looking at picks? Idiot. Alright, let's maybe look at, first, let's look at skaters giving away. You know what, we could actually potentially make that trade right now. I don't want to go ahead and make a trade without your guys' opinions. Oh, that's actually perfect. Ekman Larson has 1 year left on his deal, 5.6. He actually jumped up to 87. I'm not sure if we'll keep that. But Ekman Larson, the thing with him, though, he's so consistent, and he's awesome during the regular season. He really is, at least points-wise. But then in the playoffs, he doesn't do anything. I mean, sure, these 2 years he did pretty well. Yeah, he did pretty good in these years. Still minuses all over the place, but this year only 8 points in 25 games, 1 point in 7 games. I mean, he's not been doing good recently, and I won't make the trade now. I still want your guys' opinion. Although it would be good to make this trade at the draft, because we could get a ton for these two assets together. But, let me just try to find a top 2 defenseman here for a second. Defenseman, Kim Fowler, no. I want to find a team. And Dougie Hamilton would be ideal. The Bruins did get killed in the playoffs this year. Buffalo. Was Buffalo a playoff team? Who's this guy? Houtanen. Right-handed defenseman. Now, I want a lefty. I want to make it realistic here. I want to put a guy alongside of Dmitry Kulikov. 89, bring him back? No. Justin Falk, 89, but he's right-handed. No, this isn't still sorted by overall. So why not? Ryan Murray. Now I'm looking for like a 90 overall guy. Got another, Yakupov there. Ouellette. No, he's only 87. Ooh, Marinson. Oh man, this could be like the perfect defenseman. He's 30 years old, which fits into the age category. He also has 1 year left, and look at that defensive category. Did Edmonton missed out in the playoffs, didn't they? Pretty sure they did, and if they didn't, if they made the playoffs and they didn't make it far, so keep Edmonton in mind. Nicholas Malak, wow, he got really good in this GM, huh? 89 overall. Now, I'm not taking anyone away from Florida though. That's why they won the cup. Kings, Doughty, Pulock. Wow, Ryan Pulock. Oh, wait, no, don't tell me. No. That's the guy I traded away, isn't it? I traded him away because I thought, this guy never gets good. I traded him away in like years 1 or 2 or something like that. He ended up being an 87 overall defenseman. I forget who I traded him for, but oh man, Ryan Pulock ended up turning out very nice for the Kings there. Subban. I used to say wanted an offensive defenseman on him. I wouldn't mind putting a righty and a righty together. I mean, would Drew Doughty be a bad option? I mean, he's got a huge contract, but I mean, interesting. Subban, take him out of Montreal, but no, $9 million. No, thank you. I'm not taking on any massive deals here. I can live with $7 million, but not 9 or 10. Not paying that much. Ryan McDonough. No, whoa. $10.5 million? Really, New York? I mean, he won the Norris Trophy. I know that. Saw that in the last... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, he's worth that, I guess. 68 points, but... Man. I was going to say, McDonough would be perfect, but he's 33. He's making $10.5 million. He's a pending UFA, so he would come down. If he's in free agency, man, that would be awesome. If we could sign him. That's what this guy overall. Yeah, they got a pretty decent defensive core. McDonough. Ooh, man, look at Ottawa. Did Ottawa make the playoffs? I don't remember. Oh, man. Any 3 of these guys would be awesome. I mean, Carlson is 32, so he's older, but he hasn't won a cup yet. I'm sure he'd love to win one here. That would straight up replace... It would be Swede for Swede, pretty much. Then you've got Cody Ceci, who's 28 years old, 90 overall. He's fantastic. And then Jared Cowan, but he's a defensive defenseman. I don't know if I want that. 99 shot blocking. Jesus. 93 stick checking. Insane. Physical category, 99 strength. Oh, man. So any one of those guys would be great. We can still make the trade without trading the pick away. I'm not making a trade with Philly. Get out of here. Olimata. Pouliot. He's only 88. I would really want to get a guy who's like 90. An official top 2. Not just a guy who could play. Oh, there's Dick. Oh, man. Damian Dick. Funniest name I've ever seen in GM, though. That's hilarious. Pietrangelo is 32, though. Shattenkirk's 33. Yeah, I don't want those guys. I wouldn't mind getting like a 30-something-year-old, but 30 years old is really perfect. The Toronto Maple Leafs, I mean, Morgan Riley... That would be something, but that would be unrealistic, though. I mean, Morgan Riley is the Toronto Maple Leafs right now. They've got him locked up for 6 more years, or really 5 more at 9.4. Wouldn't really want to rip him out of Toronto. John Carlson, he's 32. Ooh, Titarenko, 23 years old. Oh, he's a defensive defenseman, but still. Man, why are his stats so high? I guess it's just skating and his shot. Yeah, his shot really brings him up. Very interesting. I just want to show all these guys to you guys, so you guys can make your suggestions about which guy to go after. Dougie Hamilton, 29. He's an offensive defenseman, so it could work. So it's in the front runners are Dougie Hamilton. Oh no, this guy was a defensive, wasn't he? Hutton? No, he's only 79 for offensive awareness. I really want a guy with a good offensive category. Not even going to look at Kulikov. I could look at Falk. He's a two-way defenseman, but still good offensively. Justin Falk's another one, so Falk. Dougie Hamilton. Martin Berenson. He was a defensive. No, he's two-way. 85 offensive. I would like somebody better offensively, but he wouldn't be bad. Martin Berenson. He could be another one. Nicholas Malott. No, I'm not ripping anybody out of Florida. They just won the cup. Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty could be a good one. He's got 6 years left, but I mean, he's that perfect guy that we're looking for. 91 offensive awareness and 91 passing, 93 puck control. He's still got 4.5-star potential with 90 defensive awareness. Drew Doughty might be the perfect guy. Subban, I'm not taking that $9 million contract. Plus, he's got to retire. Canadian, not taking McDonough's cap. Cody Ceci is a two-way defenseman. Eric Carlson's an offensive. So either one of these guys would work. Ceci, we would trade for and then sign. Although, no, we'd have to trade for him next year because he's going to have to sign with Ottawa. I mean, who knows? These guys could be in free agency. We can see a top 2 in free agency. So, you know, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. I'm not going to make the trade here. I want your guys' input on which guy to trade for, if there's anybody, unless there's a guy available in free agency. So, Chimera went first overall. I'm going to take this pick, and we can use this pick as a possible trading asset. So, we have John Sullivan, who's a left-wing sniper. Lance Penner, offensive defenseman. Roy Brophy, who's a left-wing grinder. Don Bachman, who's right-wing sniper. Seth O'Neill. You know what? Our defense is young enough. We've got our top 6. I'm just going to go with the grinder here. Roy Brophy. There you go. 6'2". Get a good grinder here. There you go. So hopefully he's like a... oops, backed out. Hopefully he's like a 4-star player or something like that. You know, we'll use our 3rd round pick. 3rd round pick can still be something here. It's a high one too. Oops, backed out again. So here we go. Pierre Paris. Ooh, another grinder? Yeah, why not go with another grinder? Get the pair of grinders. There you go. Let's simulate the rest of the draft. Man, this is going to be a long one, but I really want to see... Whoa, hold on. Hold on a second. Well, first I want to do this. No, we don't have enough. I think I saw Bogard's name. We'll just go into this. We'll check out Chimera for the Ducks and see how good he was. Alright, so let's go all the way to Anaheim. So let's see who this Chimera guy is. Oh man, the first overall pick was only 4-star. Man, that's brutal. That's the year 7 draft for you. The year 8. I completely forget what year this is. Pretty sure it's year 7. Oh no, Edmonton. That's right. I'm pretty sure I saw Bugard. I don't know if he has the same name, Derek Bugard. That'd be interesting if he does. Edmonton. He was like a 7th round pick. Where is he? Bugard. No, it's C. Bugard. He's only a 3-star guy. He's an enforcer. That's really weird how the game does that, though. Derek Bugard, he passed away back in 2011. He hasn't been in an NHL game since NHL 11, yet in NHL 15, they still have the name Bogard programmed to show up in the GM mode and an enforcer. That's interesting. And he's 6'6" as well. I mean, Bugard was 6'7", but I completely forget to check out our pick. Whatever, we'll see when we go to a resign stage. It's gonna be a big one, a long one. But I really wanted to get everything in this video. And you guys saw all the guys we could potentially trade for. We do have some cap already at 5.6, and we'll get some more here. Yeah, now we have 28. We'll see what guys we have to sign, though. So first, let's check out our 1st round pick. Where is he? Oh, I completely forgot we got Rocky Meyer coming up. So we'll got for him. Okay, so Brophy, he's a 4-star player, so it's really good. 4-star grinder. And then what about that other guy? Paris, he's 3.5 stars. So 2 pretty good prospect grinders there, so that's good. That is good. Alright, so Dale Weiss, I think we're going to have to let him go. Even though he had a good year, he's only got the 2.5-star potential. One of the best 4th liners we've had. But he doesn't have any potential to him. He's just going to drop down to like a 77 or 76, which I'm not going to use, so we'll just drop him. Zach Smith we'll hold off on, but we're probably going to have to drop. Jordan Nolan, I want to bring back. Good depth for us. What? Wow. He's listed as a 3rd. Never mind, Jordan Nolan. I don't think I can bring him back. Why does he want so much? I mean, he does have great defensive stats and physical category. He's a pretty good, well-rounded player. He was amazing for us on that 4th line. But 2.5 mil, I don't think I can bring him back. I don't think so. Travis Hamonic dropped down to the 3-star. He's 31 years old now. He's crazy, but no, we're definitely bringing back Hamonic. 4.7. I hate how I had to give him this much. Oh, man, he wants a lot too. 4 years. Now, you know what? He's only got 3-star potential. I can't take that big of a chance. See if we can bring him down to 4.3. Think we can. 4.3 for 3 years. Might have to trade him eventually. We might have to trade him now. I don't know. Maybe he can be included. Maybe Travis Hamonic in like a first-round pick and a prospect for that top 2 defenseman. Maybe we don't even have to get rid of Ekman Larson. I was just thinking because of the salary cap. But Hamonic's already making almost as much as Ekman Larson now. Brandon Saad, we've got to sign. We might not have enough money here to sign free agents, to be honest. We've got quite a few guys to sign here. We got 4 years at 4.6. Or 4. He's not going to accept that, I don't think. 4.65. That's pretty good for Saad. Expensive for a third liner, but we've got to hang on to him. We traded for him. We can't just let him walk to free agency. Wow, man. Everyone wants their big contracts now. Everyone's hitting that age of like 28, 30 years old. They all want their big boy contracts. They're not at the entry-level stage anymore. Griffin Reinhart. Oh, man, 5.3. There you go. Man, we're just tossing around so much money right now. Wait, Gibson's not a free agent, is he? Oh, okay, no. Scared me. But maybe he was for a second. How much? Anderson, please don't want that much. Please don't want that much. Ooh, wow. He doesn't want that much at all. Thank you, Anderson. Thank you for cooperating. 1.8. There you go, for 2 years. Very nice. Alright, back to this. We have Nikita Sherbak that we have to sign, 26 years old. He's going to want a big... Oh, big deal. We're going to have to hold off on some of these guys. I mean, we might not even... I mean, there might be some guys that we can't sign, to be honest. Kirkland, nope, trading, or not trading, dropping you. Pollock, getting rid of you. All these guys never turned out. Keeley, no, getting rid of you. Hayden, nope, you're gone. Brendan Lemieux, no, 26 years old, he's gone. There you go. Tim Bailey, no, you know, at 23, he's not... I don't want to give up on him because Kapitanov is only 3.5, so we'll sign him. He's not going to cost us that much. Danner, we have to sign. I don't care. We've got to give him what he wants. 5.7. Bring him down to 5.3. There you go. For 4 years. Yeah, then he wants too much, so 5.3. There you go, Danner. We're just giving out money right now like it's nothing. All right. Klein. Nope, go to you. Kavorsar, I don't know. You're gone. Can't pronounce your name anyway. Hankinson. Now, 3.5 red. I'm not even going to take the chance on him. You don't get a chance on my team. Go try somewhere else. Tim Bailey's going to want a 2-way deal, so we'll just sign him. 2-way for 2 years. Okay. There you go. Do we want to sign? No, he's only 65 overall. I've kind of made a new rule for myself. I'm not going to sign any I'm not going to sign any no contract players until they get to like 70-something overall. Bill Brain, just because you got a cool name, and you can. Wow, he wants quite a bit for an AHL player, huh? There you go. He's gonna play in the minors. Maybe he'll get better. I don't know. Based on that money, he might jump. Who knows? Let's simulate up here. I wanted to have some money going into free agency just so we have the option, but I think it's going to be obvious when the video is this long anyway. You know, first round video being 50 minutes, give me a break. He lost. But I just wanted to include it all in one video. Couldn't really have 2 separate ones. I didn't, and I also didn't want to have to wait a whole another day to play. I've really wanted to play this GM mode recently, so I didn't want to have to wait a whole another day. Alright, so we got Anderson, Danner, Saad, Reinhart, Hamonic, Bailey, Brain. Alright. Oh, we have $10 million. Okay, so we actually... No, I thought we were going to run into cap problems, but we're really not. So, Zach Smith. No, we got... I don't care if he only has that little potential. If he sticks with the 3-star potential, he can still be a great player. God, why do these guys want so much? It's because they're at the end of their careers. They want money. It might be worth it, though, if he stays that good. It might be worth it, but Nikita Sherbak, I'll bring him back. 40, man, he wants so much. Now I'm going to sign him. I'm going to give him a 4-year deal. Bring him up till he's 30. 7 point. Well, you take 7 mil? 7 mil for 4 years. There you go, sure back. You two will hang on to because they both want like 2.5 million, which I think is too much. Because remember, we still have to replace what's his name. We might have to replace the entire fourth line. You know, we lost what's his name, or we didn't lose. We dropped Dale Weiss. So we have 4.5 million. We could sign one of them, but I don't think I want to do that. You know what? No. Man, Zach Smith, he's a really good player. He's great defensively, but he still only has, and physically, but he only has that 3-star potential. I'm afraid he'll drop to like 78 overall, 77, lose his good stats, like defensive awareness drop down to like 83, shot blocking to like 84, and stick checking like 83. Face off down, you know, I don't want him to drop that much. Let's see, can I get him down below 2 at all? Yes, I can. You know what? I'll give it to him. 1 year. I'll give him a 1 year. If he accepts this, he can sign, but if he doesn't, he might just have to walk. 1 year, 1.85, that's good. Now let's see, what was Nolan again? If I can get him below 2, no, he's not going to get below 2. He's going to have to be like 2 million, and we still need enough to go sign Dale Weiss as well. So, or not Dale Weiss, a replacement for Dale Weiss. So let's see if Zach Smith signs for that contract, and if he does, then that's perfect. And then we can use that remaining like 3 million to go sign another guy. Decided to reject. Okay, we can send him one more offer. He wants 2.1. We'll offer him 1.9. 1.95. I hate to give him this much. 1.94, whatever. 94. But, or 1940. But, if he rejects that, then we're just going to have to let him go. It's principle at this point. We can't let him keep rejecting our offer and just expect us to... Man, this video is so long. Sorry, guys. Zach Smith. There you go. Now, Nolan. If we sign him, it'll end up being like 2.1. And then we'll have... Now, I want cap space, though. I want cap space. Jordan Nolan, you're great. You know, if I really do want him and there's no one else, I can just sign him again in free agency, but I'm going to release him for now. The best fourth line we've had in this GM mode, and we had to get rid of 2 out of the 3 guys. Alright, so let's quickly jump into free agency, man. This is going to be an hour-long video. Ugh. I don't care about recording it. I'm just thinking about you guys, because I mean, I would watch a 50-minute GM mode of like 2BC or somebody that I'd really like to watch, but I don't know. We'll see. Sign free agents. Dougie Hamilton. See, that's why I want a cap, man. Oh man, Dougie Hamilton. We don't have to trade anybody. Well, we do because we have to free up cap space anyway. But here's the big question: do we still trade for that player that we wanted? Do we still trade for that top 2? Which again, I would still prefer. Because think about it, we already have a Dougie Hamilton. We have Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who's 86, 87. Dougie Hamilton's only a little bit better. I want to go out and get a 90. I want to get a 92. I want to get an overpowered defenseman, a franchise defenseman. Dougie Hamilton, 88 overall, is not a franchise defenseman. That's a top 4, close to top 2. I don't think I want Dougie Hamilton, to be honest. You guys, I think, are going to want him, but it's just, I think we can do better. I think we can get a better player trading for him. And I mean, we're going to have to trade somebody anyway. We're going to have to make a trade anyway to make cap space for him, so we might as well make that trade for a defenseman. And Dougie Hamilton, his shot blocking, his stick checking aren't the greatest. We saw multiple other guys like Drew Doughty, who was amazing offensively and still amazing defensively, who I think was a lot better than Hamilton. He's still, yeah, listed as a top 4. I don't think I want to sign Dougie Hamilton. I don't think so. At first, it was a juicy thing there because I was thinking, like, man, these guys might actually be free agents. But I don't think I want Anthony Duclair. Is he UFA? Yeah, Anthony Duclair UFA. I'm not gonna sign him. He's not gonna get a jump. Papin, Hosang. Yeah, Hosang. Look at that. Good thing we traded him. But William Nylander as well. Jesus, all these guys, all these older, all these old youngsters are not doing so well now. Goaltenders, Spencer Martin. Yeah, nobody really at all. Bernard St. Louis. Okay. But yeah, I can tell you guys right now, you guys are probably going to comment anyway, but I don't think we're going to go after Dougie Hamilton. But one thing I do want to do, or what I have to do, we have to figure out fourth line replacements. Now we lost, or no, we kept Zach Smith, so I don't need a center. At least I don't think I do. Like this right here, Nick Spaulding, a lot less than what's his name, Nolan, and he can do the same job. Why am I looking at all players forwards here? Okay, Brad Marchand. Wow, Marchand's only 82, but no, he's too expensive. I gotta go down here to the guys who we can afford. Everberg, Spaulding, Zach Phillips. Now, Kantos. Nope. Polkinen. Sniper. No. Stefan Matteau. Maybe. I don't know. What's his potential? 3.5. Still good then. Kiev. Butet. Man, there's really nobody down here. This guy's a grinder. Gabriel Bradley. You know what? He's got potential. But he's got a really bad defensive awareness, man. Bad poise. You know what? I'll take the chance on this Bradley guy, I think. Because even if he doesn't do well, we can still maybe trade for another fourth liner. So this is minor league, but he has potential, which I like. And he can already play on the team. Maybe. I'm going to give him the chance. 1.1 mil. Or 1.1. Yeah, 1.1. That's all I'm going to offer him. If he doesn't take it, then fine. But I don't think anyone else is going to come at him with offers. No, our team's interested in one. That's us. I think... Or no, maybe not. I don't know. But we'll see after I offer one of these guys. William Carlson. What is he? He's a playmaker. Nick Spaulding. We'll offer him a deal. 1.8 for 3 years. Oh man, no, he wants. No, you know what? We could trade him. We could trade him with that. That's it. Why am I going down? I can't go down with free agents. 1.95. There you go. For 3 years. Well, don't worry. He's not going to play 3 years for us. Alright, so those are the free agents I'm going to sign for now, but I'm not going to simulate ahead because I want you guys to put your opinions on Dougie Hamilton. But if I was making a decision by myself, I don't think I want Dougie Hamilton. I want somebody that's 90, between like 90 and 92, a guy like Drew Doughty, a guy with a lot of experience who wants to win a cup. I think that'd be perfect for us. So if you guys are still watching this, you're insane. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, comment. Let me know which one of those guys I showed before do you think I should trade for. And I will see you in the next episode.